And good afternoon. Welcome to Zoner4life. Thanks for checking this episode out. Start date August 15th, 2011. Football season is upon us, so now the supposed lockout is behind us and we can move on. This morning, before I went to the gym, my friend tells me in his Arnold voice, "Are you going to get pumped?" And of course, I laughed in reply, "No, I'm going to the gym to fail. And I'm going to fail spectacularly." Okay, let's talk about timing. Our rest intervals between sets. Some people are confused by it. Some people, including the experts, are opposed to it. They don't believe it should be subjected by the clock. They should just do it by feel. My intention is to not to indoctrinate you by giving you the information to be used in exactitude. Nothing what I say is dogma. Um, I personally believe in timing your rest in between sets to prevent taking too short of a rest or taking too long of a rest period, and also to prevent socializing and or wandering around the gym, such as taking an extra lap to the water fountain next to the mirrors. Um, I when I time my rests, it's not exactly at 2 minutes, because the last thing I want you to do is to be obsessed by the clock. Yes, I do use a stopwatch. To me, it's just a guideline. Sometimes I start the next set at a minute 45 seconds, or there's times where it's at 2.5 minutes. But as long as you're consistent, because in the workout scheme of things, you're going to realize taking a 15-minute rest versus taking a 60-second rest makes a huge difference, and it skews not your workout schemes. Like, you go from this workout to next workout, and timing your rest helps keeps it consistent. So as long as you're consistent, um, and then use it as a guideline. Okay, I don't expect you to be obsessed with staring at the clock. Okay, but timing your rest interval adds structure to your program. So I thought I could delve into that because I talked a little bit about that about 2 episodes ago. So let's talk about workout. Okay, let's talk about workout. They say the real lesson you learn is after you take the test, which is why we need to be tested more often. Okay, I'm going to give you a sample workout, but get the idea of the workout is setting the stimulus. You want to stimulate, not annihilate. You see these workouts, you see these muscle mags are all about going to extreme. No pain, no gain. Total war, declare war on yourself. But very few of the experts out there talk about doing just enough. Okay, do you want total annihilation, or you want limited break? You want total breakdown, or you want limited breakdown? Okay, obviously you should know the answer to that question. Okay, workout is basically threshold management. Find out your limits and go baby steps beyond that. It may take you a half dozen workouts or so to get your basic numbers, but that's how you get results. Okay, you want results, you want to take it to the threshold, then back off. But in this case, we want to redirect. Change the workout. The reality is your body can't live in a state of stress 24/7. Okay, some weeks you got to back off. Let me give you a sample workout. Remember, this is just a suggestion. I usually go 2 exercises per body part. I go with 2 different rep schemes. And when I talk about rep schemes, I'm talking about, like for example, for a heavy, you want to go 1 to 8 reps. Okay, once you surpass 8 or more reps, then you raise the poundage. Okay, rep scheme for light is 12 to 15 range. Once you pass the 15 reps, raise the poundage. Okay. Time your rest in between sets, like I've said. Okay, for like the heavy rep schemes, 2 to 3 minute rest will suffice. For lightweight, I usually go a minute to 90 seconds. Let me give you an example here, like the chest. As you see, I got the 3 sets here. 2-minute rest in between each set. As you notice, the numbers go down a little bit. Same thing with the second set. Obviously, the greater the stress, the greater the recovery. The reason why I like to go 2 different rep schemes, the whole idea is to exercise both the slow twitch and the fast twitch muscle fibers. This format is to encompass the best of both worlds, which is why I went with 2 different rep schemes. I do the same thing with legs. Since legs are larger muscle groups, they require more rest, so I pretty much go 3 minutes for the standard for the heavy rep schemes. Like squats, as you can see again, the numbers go down each set because your numbers are going up, and as you progress into sets, obviously the numbers are going to get lower. Leg extensions, 1 minute rest in between. And you wonder how I came up with the number of sets, such as 3 heavy and 3 light. Like I said before, this is just an example of my workout. I customize it to my recovery since I'm a cardio athlete. I used to do 13 sets, like 6 heavy and 7 light. And then with my combined cardio and my numbers going up and my increased intensity, I had to reduce my sets because I needed more recovery. The greater the stress, the more recovery time I needed. But it took me about 6 weeks to go from 13 sets to 7 or 6. To me, that's pretty much right around the sweet spot, the happy medium. So use the workout to set the stimulus and use recovery as a troubleshooting guide to maximize the most out of both workout and recovery. Okay, so whatever basic workout template you set for yourself, provided that you document your workout, then the next workout, your numbers should increase, whether it be the pounds or the reps. So every workout should indicate progress, whether it be 1 rep or 2 reps. If it's no progress, then you need to analyze that workout. Okay, if there's a decrease, then that's when you should be asking yourself why. But the important thing is to develop the habit, and the numbers will come later. I will save troubleshooting for another podcast, but for the purpose of this podcast, I want to set up a sample workout. So it could be 12 sets, it could be 13. This is something you're going to have to figure out. You might have a fast recovery system where you can do 13 sets or whatever. So the whole idea is to work out just enough, and the only way to know that is to use the day after, the lesson you learned afterwards, the recovery, to gauge your soreness. So whatever basic template you use, provided that you document your workouts, the next workout your numbers should increase, whether it be the pounds or the reps. So every workout should indicate progress, and then the next podcast I'll talk about the troubleshooting part. Start off with 2 exercises per body part, 2 different rep schemes. Use your discretion as far as the number of sets. There is no fixed number or one size fits all. This is why recovery is so important. If you want to start off with 5 heavy and 3 light, or the other way around, give it a shot, see how you feel on the day afterwards. And if there's little to no soreness, then you hit the sweet spot. And your next workout should be the revelation to see if you're on the right track. So 3 things, you got your workout, documentation, okay, and then recovery, your gauge, your soreness level. I talked about that in a previous podcast. And then the next workout, there should be progression, and then you repeat the cycle. So test drive the sample workout, give it a shot, then listen to your body, work with your body, not against it. Remember the 4 phases and become a zoner for life.